By the way, I sold this brick of cocaine 2 days ago, Scott.
Damn it. Before we get into it, I got something to tell y'all about after. Hello, everyone. Y'all know the vibes. You know what it is. It's Blerd Talk, episode 41. Cobra. So everybody go through, introduce yourselves. Y'all know the rules. Come on, man. Let's get to it. You know what it is. Let's go.
Am I supposed to go first, or Scott, you going first?
I mean, I feel like Scott should go first since he like barely never here. He should probably go first. People that probably forgot who was Scott. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here you go, Jay. Here you go. Here you go. Listen up.
I'm not gonna say it's nothing quotable. First off, I don't appreciate that. Hello there, everyone. Okay. Secondly, I don't ever know what to say in these intros because, you know, I was told that calling myself a nuisance is counterintuitive and detrimental to the black community. I don't know. But hello, everybody.
Okay. Works. Definitely works. Okay. Jay, you'll go, I guess.
It's just Jay, okay? That's all it is. Red Cup, you know, always keep it in my cup.
There you go. You have it here first.
Just, yeah, you know what it is. Y'all can either love it or hate it, but shut the fuck
up. That's the plot. That's the plot.
Before we get started, guys, I want to tell y'all right now. We're gonna get into tonight's topic, but I want to let y'all know. I know I'm probably like 2 or 3 years behind, but I've been watching this show called What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, it's silly. It's a silly show.
That shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious. I just wanted to get that out the way. And I'm on. I've been, really feeling JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Let's go. There we go.
I really like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and the fact that it has Savage Garden at the end of the show really it just spices it up like by 5%.
I think I think it's Stardust Crusaders. I forgot which season it was, but they got Jodeci at the ending theme song of one of the shows.
Stop it!
No bull.
Stop it!
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Oh my goodness!
It's funny you bring up the Shadows. My coworker literally today damn near cursed me out because I never seen that show nor even heard of it until she brought it up. So I'll check it out.
When I tell you the show is hilarious, like funny, bro. It is a funny ass show. It's so funny.
It's silly.
It's so funny. Before we get into our main topic, which is going to be She-Hulk, I still got to finish. Wait, what? Wait, what were you about to say? You was about to say some bullshit. Let me go ahead and hear. What were you about to say? Let me dial in. What were you about to say? You was about to say some bullshit.
You know what? I'm stepping outside of myself. Usually when you come at me like this, whether it's like in this tone or like the New York Rats thing, I just want to be like real aggressive. I just let the shit just come to me. It's like, no, let me just address this. No, Joshua.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna hit you with any bullshit.
Okay, that's great.
I was just going to say that I did not view the latest episode of She-Hulk because I didn't get a chance.
Is this the third episode he's talking about? Okay.
Third.
I mean, you didn't really miss anything if you...
Josh kind of was going where I was about to go.
Yeah, you really didn't miss anything.
If I decide to go there with the latest episode, do you want me to Steph Curry and shoot threes or put you in the post like Shaquille O'Neal?
Well, I guess this is a real episode, so I guess we can...
No. Go ahead and because I'm a...
All right.
Brother.
Post up.
Okay.
You can say what you need to say.
Yeah, so
already.
My head is goddamn
I already started
itching.
it, so I gotta
Jesus Christ.
Take that damn bandana off.
God, I gotta pat my head like, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma used to do back in the day underneath her wig when she didn't want to dig underneath the jump. She just pat it like this.
Let me know. I'll shoot the three all night.
No, I think
I'll stand at the top of the key and just...
I will say we're all friends on this show. So whatever we say, it's gonna be cool at the end. Nobody gonna fight over this,
No. What I mean by that is, Yeah, no, what I mean by that is Scott might go, "Hey, yo, lighten up on the latest episode because I haven't seen it yet," or "Hey, even though you already seen the latest episode, go for it."
Okay.
So that's
well,
what I meant.
yeah, I definitely feel like Scott. There's nothing.
Keep it light with the 3. Or
yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing important. So yeah.
I mean, look, this isn't WandaVision. It didn't really have me on the edge of my seat, week to week. So the way it ended with, I'm assuming the things from your favorite or the best movie in the MCU, according to you, Mr. Prisoner of the Moment.
Wow.
The way episode 2 ended.
Wow.
I'm assuming that's the events that took place. Am I right?
Yeah. Wait, what happened at the end of 2?
The end of 2 is Abomination is in a
yes. Now,
did they mention your
Han, right? Han. What's that name? Han.
Wong, yeah.
Wong. Sorry, Wong. Sorry.
So they did mention your favorite movie, right? Oh, like the best MC movie.
First of all, you keep going right there.
I know you corrected it.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
No, I'm not gonna let up. Just because you were so adamant about that.
Oh, so and remember I said it was Shang-Chi. I didn't say it was Love and Thunder. Just remember that.
I know. Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Marvel thing happened in Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So. Let me just get mine out the way because I definitely feel like I'm going to be on this hill and I feel like this discussion going to go. I feel like I'm from what I've been reading. Okay. Here's my take on She-Hulk.
Okay. Uh-oh. Brace yourself.
It is a good show. I like it. I think She-Hulk looks good. The CGI sometimes is iffy. Sometimes. Okay. Other times I'm like, okay, it looks good. Because I'm
laughing at Scott's face, by the way. I'm not laughing at you.
I'm going to try to put this. I'm going to try to put this correct as I can.
I'm listening,
because I feel like I got to be careful with my next words because a lot of women are going to be upset with or it's going to be some torn between the community. All right, so let me just go ahead and start with this. I've been seeing a lot of stuff that She-Hulk has a lot of man bashing.
First episode was crazy.
Well, okay. So let me. I'm gonna hit on that. One, when she's talking to Bruce and she's telling him about how she has to hold her anger already with the cat calls and stuff like that, I thought that was a good point that they brung up. I thought that was very good because I have seen that happen. Like. Women gotta maintain, like she was like being catcalled out in the street or not getting a position because she is a female. I have seen that happen to women, so I'm down with that.
Okay.
My part with the man bashing that comes in part because I do feel like they force a lot of man bashing in the show. Like the dude who's the assistant. I mean, not the assistant, but he's the other lawyer. He's blatantly disrespectful in front of like their supervisor, the dude who was supposed to be dating Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like he is inputted for. I feel like that dude is inputted for no reason. Right, it's the latest episode. I feel like that dude is inputted for no reason. Like he shouldn't even be in the show.
The guy that worked at the same law firm as she
did? Who was like, you gonna believe a paralegal?
Well, that's his job, but you can tell right off the bat that's his job to be a douche.
But that's what I'm saying. But there's no need for that, especially. That he doesn't need to be in the show. No, to me, like he serves no purpose. Like, or he can not just be a man. Like every time, making comments about their bodies and stuff like that. I definitely feel like a lot of stuff he was saying, like in front of her supervisor and shit. No man is gonna do that. Like right in front of their supervisor. That's just crazy. Now it may happen. I don't know. 2. Even though it's not the way she really became She-Hulk, I'll accept it. I accept it because
when it happened, I was like, "Really?"
Exactly. I was kind of like,
"For real? That's easy, really?
Right? That's super easy." I was like, I said we could have got into the whole because they're acting like, "Ooh, Lord, 4 drops of blood made her She-Hulk." When in reality, when she became She-Hulk, Bruce gave her a full blood transfusion. Okay, but I'll let it slide. I'll let that go. For the show.
I agree.
I let that go for the show. I think the girl that plays She-Hulk, excellent. Because, you know, I like...
Great.
She's great. Hands down. Great. And then breaking the fourth wall, I know a lot of people had a problem with that, but if you read the She-Hulk comics, she does that a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's in the comics, her breaking the fourth wall. You know,
people had a problem with that.
I'm not saying.
One of the few things.
Right. So I actually like how she was like, "Don't be expecting a cameo every week. Don't forget whose show this is." I was like, "Okay, I like that." What else did I have? And when I say the man bashing part, there was a part too when her lawyer was about to fire her. She stood up because she was She-Hulk. He was like, "Can you sit down?" Like, he was intimidated by her. And he was like, "Can you sit down?" But I feel like the comic book Jennifer Walters would have been like, "Shut up and say what you got to say so we can keep this moving." So I definitely feel like they were inputting like a lot of stuff for men to like belittle women in here when that, like, to me, that was like kind of like, why are you telling her to sit down? She's She-Hulk. Nobody gonna tell She-Hulk to sit down. Nobody's gonna do that.
Wait, did he? Well, you talking about this again? The fresh one, second episode, or I guess it was it was the second when he came to fire her and he said, "Can you turn back into Jennifer?" Please?
Yeah. I definitely felt like that was like forced in there. Nobody would. If She-Hulk was looking at me, I would never say that. I would be like, "Yes, ma'am." And I'd be like, "Choke me harder, baby." You know what I'm saying? So, I want to be lifted off my feet. Oh, and this. And let me go ahead and say this while I'm at it. And let me go ahead and say this while I'm at it. Everybody having a problem with She-Hulk twerking with Meg Thee Stallion, you're wow. I wish I was on the floor and they was twerking over me. I didn't have a problem with that. I didn't have a problem with it.
These things are not making me like anticipate seeing this.
Well,
episode.
It was a whole thing because everybody was kind of like, "Oh, she's twerking. What kind of Disney show is this?" But we literally just watched Love and Thunder when Thor had his whole ass out. So I was like, "What the fuck?"
And you know what? The repercussions of that, the once great director that directed Ragnarok, his ass got fired after one.
Like he like Thor literally had his ass out and nobody had a problem with that. But Megan Thee Stallion and She-Hulk twerking, oh, the internet's in a goddamn roar. But overall, I did like how they addressed the whole abomination thing being in Shang-Chi, because I was like, well, how's he on trial? But he was in the joint. But I personally think the show is good. If I had to rank it, I haven't seen Miss Marvel yet, but I can tell you right now, it is right now. I don't know about the full, but I can tell you it's probably right now what I've seen, it's a little bit better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay, all right. You know what? I don't know if you have anything else to say, but right now I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, right now.
You know what? I don't want to hear. No. I don't want to hear nothing else. He made this man walk off camera. No.
I'm just saying.
No.
I personally like it. I think it's good. Because I definitely feel like, now we got to see how the rest of the 6 episodes work, because I definitely felt like Falcon and the Winter Soldier got a little cringy at the end. It got a little cringy at the end of the show. I feel like the first couple episodes were amazing, but then like the last 3 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it kind of got like, okay. But I do like the show. I think it's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I got.
Okay.
That's what I got.
I know Jay. I was gonna say you trying to collect yourself, but you over there just giggling. So I think your mind must have just broke. Your mind just like did it just break because of what you just heard? Your eardrums just kind of burst. But
you didn't say that.
That's the thing. I wanted to cut him off before he got to that because he loves like ranking it. Like I wanted to cut him off.
I gotta rank
spare
it.
Him.
I
like,
gotta
don't
rank
do
it.
that. Don't put it up against something that's already like established and to the point where they're like, don't. Just don't. You always do that.
You're right. You're right. You're right. But hold on. But what I'm saying is that could change because we're only on the 3rd episode. But like I said.
Okay, but why would you make such a declaration so early?
Because
just let it be.
No, I can't let it be, Scott. That's what the show is all about. That's why it's called Blerd Talk. Okay.
So what you're talking about? So what you're saying is Blerd Talk is basically you making these declarations, and 95% of the time you being wrong.
Yes, it's okay to be wrong. At least
basically, this is like the nerd version of First Take.
Yes, exactly. It's the nerd version of First Take. Exactly.
Right,
so
Steve, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right. I know Jay. I know you saw the 3rd episode. I just want to quickly address something that he said. What was that? I know you wrote this down like notes to go over, but what was the first thing you mentioned when you started going on She-Hulk?
How they kind of
man bashing.
Her becoming She-Hulk?
No, it was something
was first.
No, man bashing it was something else he said, and then he went to man bashing.
Man bashing.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember what you.
When she was talking to Bruce, about
about how hard the women have it compared to and my sentiments weren't exactly how Long Beach Griffey had it, but it was similar.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I understood that
reference. Right.
I understood the reference of the cat calls. I understood that.
Mm-hmm.
But to say that she had it harder than Bruce, who I don't know if it's in the MCU version of him, but the abuse by his father, and then him like taking a certain part of himself and kind of making a new alter ego, and then having that alter ego take possession of the Hulk, and then all that the drama. I was gonna say, I was trying to come up with, I forgot the drama, but the drama and trauma that he went through, and for I guess it's been 10 plus 15 plus years in the MCU that he's had to endure being the Hulk. I thought in that moment that was very easy for her to say that I've had it difficult or had it more difficult than you. I just had a problem because that just kind of made it real surface level. And it's like, well, I get hit on, I get catcalled, all the anger I have to push down. Meanwhile, this man went through shit since he was a kid. And again, all this is not trying to bring in the real versus, comic book. It's just keeping it real comic book based. And the stuff that he went through and all the trauma he went through for however many years to lead up to that point where she kind of became Hulk. And then, that was the only thing I did not like. I understand. And I'm quite sure that's what the whole show is trying to get across. I was gonna put my hands on my hip. Being a woman is hard. That's essentially what this show is trying. Being a woman is hard. Understandable. But in the sense of the character, you see, I'm talking very slowly because I want to preface what I say because I don't want to say the wrong thing or say something insensitive, what have you. I didn't like that part too much. Other than that, the men bashing, it is when I hear or see stuff like that, I'll tell you the same way that I looked at that or heard that. It's the same way that on CW or whatever other Netflix or whatever other streaming platform, certain things are being pushed. And I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. It's 2022. Certain things are going to be pushed. Certain boundaries are going to be pushed. And not to say that, women's rights and their treatment is something that that shouldn't be addressed. But similar to what I'm thinking about, certain things are going to be more open to speak about. And that's just what it is. I accept it. I just saw it as, okay, there's a woman or women in the writer's room, potentially. And that's just what it is. So and again, this is a comic book TV show, comic book movie, Is that really going to deviate from you becoming a superhero, saving the world, and saving people? So I didn't really look at it like that was such a hindrance to anything.
Yeah. So. I definitely felt what people were, like I said, what they were saying, because I was kind of like, oh, man bashing. I was like, okay. Now I definitely see, like I said, I think the main guy who I think has even the Abomination character, my man, I forget his name, but he's a good actor too. I like how he's sincere and everything. I forget his name, but Tim Roth. Tim Roth. I really think that guy who plays the asshole, his character doesn't even need to be. You can tell that he's forced in there. Character. Yeah, he's forced in there, and I'm like this. Even he's needed for when you get to the third show, but they could have got anybody to fill that role, and they didn't have to be a douche. They could have just been like, oh, I could have dated Magda Style. You know what I'm saying? But and the whole thing with the dude telling She-Hulk to sit down. No real person, no real man would be standing at She-Hulk staring at him like, why don't you sit down? I felt that was really forced.
Understand the moment. She was still unsure of herself, whether she still wants to be normal. Right. She still sees herself as normal. She doesn't see herself as a superhero, superpowered all the time, even though she knows it. But in that moment, she's trying to get a job. She still wants a regular paycheck. She still wants to live a semi-normal life. So with that being said, she has a boss. She has a superior. She has a manager, whatever. And in that moment, just like any other moment that they've had together, hey, Walters, real quick, hey, have a seat in my office. Sit down. I got to talk to you about this. She took it as one of those. I don't think it was one of those things where she was like, I'm motherfucking She-Hulk. I'm 7 foot tall.
That's the attitude.
You ain't gonna tell me shit.
That's what I was expecting.
That mindset.
That's what I was expecting. Bitch, who you talking to? I'm She-Hulk. You can't tell me what to do. Or I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of expecting her to kick my man in the chest like Bruce did Tim Roth in the Hulk when he kicked that man in the chest and sent him across the shoulder. Now I know that wasn't gonna happen, but still. But yeah. So, okay. So from your 2 episodes from watching, how do you feel about it? Since you watched 2 episodes.
I really disliked the first episode,
but why did you? When you said that in the chat, when you said that, why did you dislike it though? Because after watching, I'm thinking, okay, they setting up. It's a quick origin story.
I understand the setup. It was a couple of things. The random spaceship that made the car crash that caused the blood transfusion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that's going to be explained later on. I didn't like how that was. Also, the whole time that they were on the island, I just didn't like that whole montage of her training and her being rebellious and then wanting to leave and come back and stay in the train. And I didn't like it. And then more so, again, the whole try being a woman in 21st century. I didn't like that. I just didn't like it. I know about suppressing my anger. Not I can't remember if she outright said it, but better than you. But it was just like there was a time for that moment. I understand it, but again, the Hulk isn't a real person. Her issues are very real. So when those things kind of interlock or kind of delve in, it's just a weird feeling because it has people that may think a certain way. Well, she shouldn't be saying it. Well, she's not a real character. Her powers aren't real, but her issues that she spoke about are real. So it's one of those weird kind of things where you want to kind of be like, shut up. She-Hulk wouldn't do this. She wouldn't say this, but you got to keep in mind 2022. And yes, I'm gonna keep saying that. So certain things are gonna be a topic that's brought up in popular TV shows for all the consumption. So with all that being said, the first episode just wasn't my cup of tea. The second episode was more digestible, and I think it kind of found its bearings or started to find its bearings in the second episode. The first episode just seemed very. First off, it was weird seeing Bruce Banner as the Hulk in a series. It was weird seeing that. But yeah, the second episode I liked, and it had me anticipating for the third when Abomination was discovered in that underground fighting club. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
But first episode, I really did not like all too much. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it either, but I didn't love it. I didn't really care for it too much.
Okay. Accepted. Jay.
My turn.
Here we go.
I appreciate both of you guys' deep dives with pointing out the different agendas and certain things that's being pushed in the show for good and for bad. But it's trash. All 3 episodes are trash. I don't. It's so trash. It ain't even worth mentioning the agendas and the deep dive. I'm surprised y'all went that far. To be honest with you.
Oh my God.
Well, I didn't want to just come off as a Neanderthal, so I wanted to.
It's trash. It's not funny.
I mean,
it's not entertaining. I don't even care if you push agendas as long as it's entertaining. It's none of that. I don't have a deep dive. I don't have an agenda pushing thing because it sucks that bad.
Wow.
The first, I
wow.
don't care about.
What a hole.
I don't care about no fan base of any kind. I don't care if this is MCU. I don't care if it's women's rights. I don't care. The show is terrible. I gave it 3 episodes. It sucks so bad. I don't even care about Meg and She-Hulk twerking. That meant nothing to me. I love a great movie. I love bad movies that are so bad they're good. I hate uninteresting shows and movies. It's uninteresting.
So what makes this uninteresting to you? What is it?
Now what's been the appeal for y'all for the first 3 episodes? We get the first episode with the whole, I'm the new Hulk, so I'm going to do better than the original Hulk because I'm the new Hulk. That's easy. 1, 2, 3. To me, that's. Remember, She-Hulk has always been more control of her Hulk as Bruce was.
And so I wish they would have actually addressed that a lot more in the show.
I seen people praise the fact that she was outclassing the Hulk when that's her character. Like, that's boring. That's oh, look, anything you can do, I can do better. Well, I've seen that 6 billion times. So first episode, I threw it away. I even gave it a shot and said, let me wait till the second episode. The second episode brought in the Abomination.
Which I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm a different man.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny though. I thought, how they addressed the whole thing of how he was in the Fight Club. They're like, whoa, like you're supposed to be changed, but how were you in the Fight Club with Wong? I kind of like how like he addressed it. I thought that was pretty good.
None of the jokes hit. The family sitting with her family at dinner table.
None
of those jokes hit.
That was
Hawkeye. How does Hawkeye get his hair?
Yeah, that was cheesy. I'm not gonna lie. Now I will say the slacker in the family. The slacker in the family was funny because he was like, heard you don't got a job. And the father was like, what are you doing? I told you not to bring it up. He was like, oh, I thought you said bring it up. Now that one, I thought that was good, but the rest of that. Because I didn't think, I don't get the feeling that that's her family. It doesn't feel like that's her family.
And then
because it's so different.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
I hate to harken back to the agenda thing because the agenda is the least worst part of the show to me. And then what was that she was talking to in the where he was in the tool shed? Was that her father, her uncle?
Her father. That's supposed to be her father.
Why did it take him to say, well, the other Hulk, we couldn't even talk to him. Mm-hmm. He lost his parents. Why did that need to be addressed? No. It should already. Why implant the narrative of what Scott was talking about in the first episode with the, well, this is what I go through, and then took the second episode for someone to put in place. Do you remember that your cousin is an Avenger, my guy?
Yeah, I get what you. And
in the third episode, there's no payoff to the abomination thing.
There's not.
Right. There was bit like there was. Let's take it from here. Okay, this show is different from the others. It's lawyers and all that, right? It wasn't even a serious lawyer issue how she got him off. It was one simple thing. Boom, he's off. He's
you know what? It's funny you said that, because I had said if they had made her attorney stuff more like the Lincoln lawyer and had her working like something serious, like it would have been more like, oh shit, she's like, if they had made it like A Time to Kill or like something serious like that, it would have, the lawyer side would have been,
Long walked in, said something, and walked out.
It was kind of underwhelming. I agree with that. And then
you're not funny, you're not interesting, and you're not entertaining. So what? And then you're not even bringing, like you brought up, A Time to Kill or a Law and Order situation where she actually had to do work to get them off.
I agree.
They made it such a big deal in the second episode that she got to represent someone that used to hate her cousin, and she gets him off in 15 minutes and twerks with
Megan.
Twerks with homegirl at the end.
Yes.
I'm done. I'll listen to you.
Okay, just out of curiosity, she was twerking as she.
Okay, so we got to give you the rundown of it, because you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it.
I'll get it because I'm gonna watch the episode probably after we finish.
Okay, well, basically, she wins a case.
Talk about it.
And then you obviously, Megan Thee Stallion becomes her new client. Oh. Okay, so then she signs. They're happy. They're dancing. They're twerking. And here's another thing. I didn't know none of these things had post credit scenes. You know me. Once the shit end, I hit the next. So the only reason I knew it had a post credit scene is because the internet made such a big deal about her twerking. Your boy was like, I ain't seen no ass twerk. So I'm like, maybe it's a post-credit scene. Boom, post-credit scene. So now I got to go back and watch all the 2 post-credit scenes that I missed.
Ass twerking, CGI ass twerking.
But it was ass twerk.
I seen better ass twerking on porn sites.
But I do agree that you made a good point, because the first thing I said is, man, if they make it deep, like she really got to figure something out, like as the lawyer side, like she's really that would have been dope. You're right.
It's not, for me, it's not entertaining, it's not funny, it's not interesting. Oh, it's not like the typical superhero show, it's a sitcom. It's not a funny sitcom. Whatever you want to classify it, it's not that.
And we're not going to get no more Abomination. We're done with the Abomination.
Yeah, I never seen Iron
There's
Fist.
Gonna be
my brother, shout out to my brother, he said Iron Fist might be, between Iron Fist and this, might be the worst MCU show, whatever you want to call it.
Iron Fist was bad.
Horrible.
No, Iron Fist was terrible.
So Iron Fist is worse
Iron
than
Fist
She-Hulk.
was terrible. Iron Fist was
terrible. They got 2 seasons.
Terrible.
I never seen Iron Fist. So I'm not going to go
don't
there.
see it.
It's bad.
It's bad.
But until I see Iron Fist, She-Hulk is in my personal bottom everything.
Man.
MCU project, DCU project,
Whoa.
CW.
Whoa, did you just say DCEU project?
Project, including shows and movies. It is like it's so wait, I'm not watching another episode. You guys can spoil it. I'm not watching another episode. And for all you ladies that's watching, this is agenda aside. I'm not even bringing up the agenda. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think it's generally
just
not entertaining, not funny, not interesting in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
I definitely think it's entertaining. Like I enjoy it too. I do enjoy it, She-Hulk. I do.
I never read so many chapters of a manga in my life. When I cut on She-Hulk, that's the best of my reading was them first 3 episodes.
Damn, because Iron Fist was
no
terrible.
No knock on the cast, no knock on the person playing She-Hulk, no knock on Tim Roth. No, I can't. Come on now, I'm not knocking none of the cast.
You're just saying it's not entertaining, right? I'm with you.
It's not. I'm
with you.
It's bottom barrel. Like,
I'm with you.
Give me Thor: Love and Thunder. I'll watch that again before I watch another episode of She-Hulk. And Thor: Love and Thunder is the worst MCU movie ever made humanly possible, known to man in existence.
Oh shit!
Liberty and every multiverse that exists.
Wait, I just want to say real quick, shout out to my younger brother. He's watching. I put him on. I think he's subscribed to.
Hey!
He said, "Don't forget for Bruce Banner. Don't forget about the suicide attempt that Bruce admitted to."
Good point. Good point. Good point.
It's not smart, man. This is not even intelligent. Like, that is, I'm literally, when I watch the show, I think 2 + 2 is 4. There's nothing that sparks my brain. It's nothing that makes me laugh. It's just there, bro. Like, it's background music. Like, it's terrible to me. Like, I don't get it.
I see where you're coming from.
I do see. And I would rather watch Friends.
Oh, Friends.
She-Hulk.
Oh God, Jesus. Now look, I definitely get what you're saying,
man.
but I do think it's entertaining. I will give it that.
What you're saying is,
I do think it's entertaining.
So what you're saying is, you rather watch.
Don't say it.
Venom 2.
If he says that, I'm ending I'm ending the call. I'm ending this shit right now. If you say yes to that, I'm literally gonna disconnect everything. I'm literally gonna disconnect anything. If you say that, our friendship over all these years will be ended. It will be done. Don't do it, Jay. Don't. Look. What he say in the Golden Child? There's a floor, Monty. There's a floor. Come on, Jay. Now, I know you're not gonna say that Venom is better than She-Hulk.
Well, Venom 1. Yeah.
Yeah, Venom 1 is definitely.
Guys,
it's clearly better than She-Hulk, bro. Like, now we're comparing movie to a show, so the question would be, what would you rather watch? Episodes of She-Hulk or a whole movie of Venom? And I'll sit through Venom one more time over She. I can't. At least for Venom, I would look up at certain scenes that I want to catch because of certain things.
I do got to say one thing though. I want to give a shout out to the black woman in the show who, when she woke up from being the Hulk, and she went into the bar bathroom, and the black girl was the only person to say, "Hold on, honey, we gotta get you some shoes because this is a public bathroom." I was like, "Hell yes!" I was like, "That's the blackest thing I ever heard," because that's the first thing I would have said. Like, "Where are your shoes, my brother? This is a public bathroom." Like,
John, can I ask you this? From what you've seen for the first 3 episodes, if I never watched the first 3 episodes but just watched the 4th episode, would you be like, "Yo, you gotta go back and watch the first 3"?
Okay, and you say, and just off that,
because I mean, but then
Captain America,
but that's because it's Jason. He knows the background of She-Hulk. Somebody may not know how She-Hulk became She-Hulk.
Scott, I'm so sorry for this, jokingly but seriously. Did you see the fucking Wrecking Crew, bro?
The Wrecking Crew.
Remember the Wrecking Crew, the Marvel superhero? They're built like construction. There's 4 villains that are like construction workers. They have construction worker type powers. You never heard of the Wrecking Crew?
Oh my God, that's right. That's right.
The Wrecking Crew, bro.
Yeah.
In the store, it looked like they stole. Was it Shang-Chi?
In the 3rd episode?
Yes, they stole.
I didn't see the 3rd. Okay.
Was it Doctor Strange?
No, they said somebody. She said, "Did you guys rob a Asgardian construction worker?" And they was like, "Yeah."
So if you were out, Scott, I don't know if you ever seen a Wrecking Crew before, like the actual comic Wrecking Crew, but it's 4 villains and their powers are tailor made to construction.
Right.
There's a wrecking ball, a 2x4. Right. Each villain embraces a power of a construction worker machine, right?
Oh my God!
The excuse it looked like is they stole Asgardian weapons.
Yeah.
In the form of a hammer, a 2x4, the whole thing. This show is trash.
No, but it was funny. It was a nice laugh. It was a nice laugh.
And now like, who are they working for? Who are they working? Hey, who cares, bruh? Who cares who they're working for?
I mean, I definitely...
They're working for the Riddler. Who cares? Get this shit out of here, son.
I definitely see, but I will say this. I do think it's entertaining. Like I will say, after the first episode, I was like, damn, I want to watch another one. So I definitely do think I like it. You want
to watch another one?
Yeah, I definitely like. Now I will, like I said,
I'm about to watch Miss Marvel because of how trash this show is.
I definitely got
Marvel wasn't that bad though.
I agree with you. I believe you. I don't care if it's for kids. I believe you.
I need to see Miss Marvel because I have not seen Miss Marvel. I've not seen Miss Marvel.
One episode and it at least I had like a little feeling in my shoulders when I watched the first episode. Like literally
right, Scott. He said in my shoulder. I had a.
This was me watching She-Hulk. Oh, she's complaining about man bashing. Oh, she turned into She-Hulk. Oh, the lawyer dude told her not to be She-Hulk. Oh, her new boss told her to be She-Hulk. I'm not missing a damn thing.
It was. Yeah, and then I really wish they would, because then, when the guy says, I want you to be She-Hulk, and then it's kind of like an excuse to be She-Hulk when we know that Jennifer Walters from the comic book was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna be She-Hulk. Like, the third episode had the worst CGI compared to the first episode. The CGI was pretty cool. I was like, okay, it looks pretty good. Yeah,
okay. The third episode of CGI was like
the only bad thing I could say that I really noticed. It had a real, when she's first walking into the place where the abomination is, it damn near looks like it's like a model. It looks like right when they zoom out, I'm like, that looks bad. But as far as CGI goes, I'm really not a big thing like, oh man, this CGI looks like shit. So even when people were talking about the CGI for if your shit doesn't look as bad as Sonic when they first thought Sonic was going to be, I kind of give you slack. I'm like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. I can't say that I really it's going to take a lot for me to go like, oh shit, that looks terrible, because the worst one still remains Henry Cavill and was that Justice League with the mouth? That one will forever reign supreme as the worst CGI I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't even know how that shit made it. Like my man said, how did it even make it to the movie theater like that? That means somebody looked at that and was like, yeah, that'll do. So if the CGI doesn't look even like that bad, I'm like, okay, you're good. So as far as CGI goes, She-Hulk to me looks fine. It doesn't it looks good to me.
I will say this. On the second episode, when Abomination first started talking, my MCU deep dive brain kicked in for a whole minute. Mm-hmm. When he kept saying that he has an island with him and 7 of his friends, I'm like, Thunderbolts. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Thunderbolts. He's talking about the I got these friends that got me this. I'm like, Thunderbolts.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, Thunderbolts right there. Yep.
I was like, oh, we might be cooking with a little something.
It'll be a Thunderbolts movie.
Right. So that's right.
No, it was 7 chicks.
He had 7 wives. His 7 spiritual wives. It was 7 spiritual wives,
which was clearly a fourth wall trick on Disney to do that.
Like it's just like WandaVision, right. Not X-Men, not
how we want to read Richards. How we want to read Richards.
Yeah, because you saw the second episode, you saw how he was like, yo, I got everything figured out.
These pen pals.
I know how to be Abomination. I can control it, and I got these 7. I got these pen pals that's gonna help me out. And I'm like, the Thunderbolts.
Yep.
It was 7 chicks.
But see, what also makes it different, because Scott, you'll see in that episode, and for everybody watching, we do have spoilers, but that's just giving y'all a heads up.
I like how you say that now.
After we say it, yeah, that's a little bit of my fault.
I don't mind spoiling terrible shows and movies.
There is a section, because now he can't really turn into the Abomination, so now you know that sooner they're going to get him for the Thunderbolt. They're going to be like, hey, we need you for the Thunderbolts. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do, you know, I really do think it's good. I do like it.
You said it was better than Captain Falcon and
Well,
the
okay,
Winter Soldier.
now, and I'm still, as of right now, and I'm still not going to take that away. Like I said, hey, look, I stood on the hill for Love and Thunder. I'm going to stand on the hill for She-Hulk. You know, I'm still taking bullets for Love and Thunder. Bow, bow, bow. I'm still taking bullets. I'm still taking bullets for Love and Thunder. Still taking bullets. I'm out here wounded. Man, kid, help me. I'm bleeding out the side of my nipple. You know,
serious but funny question.
Okay.
What you've seen from She-Hulk so far, has it been more entertaining than Baron Zemo walking through the club, bro?
You mean with the music and he giving you the...
Come on, son.
Hey, that scene was fire.
You see that reaction? You see that reaction? I don't get that from She-Hulk. And that's what I'm saying.
That scene was fire. That scene was fire.
It was random. It wasn't random, but it's like, really? Zemo walking through a club?
Hey, chat.
But it's like that, you know what? I kind of rock with that.
Hey, chat.
Kind of funny.
Y'all want to know a secret?
Y'all
want to know a secret? That Zemo scene where he walking through the club, they got an hour loop on the Marvel thing.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I saved it to my favorites. I saved it to my favorites. I saved it to my favorites.
You see what I'm saying? Most people would look at that and go cheesy, whatever.
But
at least it was entertaining. Even if you don't think it's still entertaining, bro. It's like that shit is funny.
But how many times on the show have we said, like, to me, Falcon and Winter Soldier was great till we was probably like the fourth episode. Maybe to the fourth episode, I was kind of like, it's starting to fall off a little bit. I
remember what the fourth episode was.
It's literally right after your man, the fake Captain America, bashes in dude's face.
Okay.
Like, man, my man saying
he painted for you to remember that.
I mean, I hate to say it, but he bashed the dude's face. Like, my man Sam said Thor 4 garbage.
Yeah.
But
what's garbage?
But so are y'all saying that, okay, but you're saying She-Hulk is at least better than Thor? You're not saying that. Love and Thunder. At least Thor Love and Thunder?
3 episodes better. I would rather watch She-Hulk than Thor.
Okay.
I was really annoyed. Not hate. I was really annoyed by Thor, and when it finished, I was just like, really, this is what it was. This is it.
I can go on YouTube right now and find the Screaming Ghost compilation and watch that for 5 hours before I watch.
Oh my God! I mean, don't get me wrong. The Screaming Ghosts were great. I mean, great though. The Screaming Ghosts were great. I don't know why I love the Screaming Ghosts, but
I'm out. If we do these episodes and y'all talk about She-Hulk, be free. I'm out.
Damn, bro.
Worst.
Damn.
It's definitely the worst show. It's definitely the worst. Let's take away Project. These MCU show.
Marvel?
It's definitely the worst. It's definitely the worst.
Out of every Marvel show?
I still haven't watched the Hawkeye show.
Hawkeye was.
It's better.
Yeah.
Hawkeye show's better.
Hawkeye was good. Hawkeye was. I think Hawkeye is truly underrated. Hawkeye was good.
That's the one show I still haven't watched.
If I gotta say, I want to say Hawkeye was probably better than Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, I don't know.
I think Hawkeye was better than Moon Knight. I think Hawkeye was better than Moon Knight. Like,
I don't know how I feel about Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was good,
especially since he's not going to be in like anything else. At least I don't believe he is. Like another show or another movie.
Well, he more is like a Spider-Man type character, so I mean,
that's a good debate.
Hawkeye, but I think Hawkeye was better than Moon Knight. Like, not saying that Moon Knight was bad. Not saying that Moon Knight was bad.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
But I do think that
one could be an 8.5 and one could be a 7.
Yeah.
Or 7.5.
Yeah, like, I do think Hawkeye was better than Moon Knight. I think Hawkeye was better than Moon Knight.
It's in the same universe. That's hard. That's hard for me to say. Yeah. I got marinate on that.
But now you said I gotta think about
the worst. She-Hulk is the worst.
A Marvel show. We're talking about. We're not talking about Iron Fist and none of that. We're talking about
MCU. We know it's not low key. And WandaVision.
Oh, for sure. There's no, if somebody tells me that WandaVision and Loki were not good shows, you got to cut off immediate conversation with them. Immediate conversation. Right. Damn.
I got Falcon Winter Soldier better. I got even What If, and I wasn't even a huge What If fan. That's
I didn't.
More interesting.
Yeah, What If was good though.
I got tuned out of What If after the first episode. I really didn't like the first episode with Captain Britain, but every other one, I loved every single one.
Yeah.
The one where Doctor Strange.
That one was, the Doctor Strange. Hey, the Doctor Strange one, that shit hit hard. That Doctor Strange one hit hard.
And then seeing that,
and then seeing the movie, you're like, oh,
yeah. Damn, but you okay. I gotta watch Miss Marvel. But somebody told me that Miss Marvel, somebody said, if you want to watch Miss Marvel, just watch a Disney original Friday movie. And they said,
look, it's cheesy. It's really cheesy. It's really corny.
But I love Disney originals. Johnny Tsunami, Brink. Come on now. You know what it is. Smart House. Come on. Whoa. So you're going to try to say you didn't watch Smart House? Come on. Disney original.
Oh,
man, come on, man.
I didn't. I wasn't in tune.
What? Okay, I get it. So I definitely got to watch Miss Marvel.
No, I
get it.
Give me a year span, because I have an idea what I was doing during the year span.
It had to be before we was in high school, because
if it was before high school,
it was before high school.
It was like between 98 and 2002.
Yeah, big facts. Oh, no, I would even say 97, Scott. 96. I would say 96. 96 to 2000. 96
Johnny Tsunami had to come out like 97.
Yeah. So we would say 96 to 2000.
My demographic wasn't pointing towards Disney movies during that.
Luck of the Irish, you lucky dog.
Oh, that I was about to say something crazy. That the Irish basketball player with the old ass grandfather who was a leprechaun or something.
Yup.
I was from 97. I was probably a full-blown Cartoon Network kid.
Cartoon Network. I figure you got
Up and Away with Robert Townsend, the black superhero family. Come on now, Up and Away.
I seen that. I seen that. Luck of the Irish and Up and Away. I seen that.
Up and Away was a joke.
Pieces.
I
never seen.
That's So Raven. Come on now, rock with me, y'all. That's So Raven.
That's not a movie though. How you name a movies and they go to a TV?
I mean, but the TV. But we all know that Raven.
If you're gonna keep on the theme, say Cheetah Girls.
No, Cheetah Girls were trash. Cheetah Girls was trash.
If you bring up That's So Raven and Cheetah Girls, I definitely know I was Smooth Adult Swim.
I was all for That's So Raven. That's So Raven, man, that's my shit. I watched Raven's Home. That's my shit. But now you go on. Man, no, Raven's Home is the business. But I will say this. I really got to watch Miss Marvel because I got to see what you're saying about the worst one. I gotta see.
I never seen Miss Marvel, and I still think She-Hulk's probably gonna be the worst.
Wow,
one. That shit is not fucking fun. That shit is not like I said.
I really gotta see this third episode.
Yeah, I promise you. Like it was so funny. It was so funny. I was talking to my one of my coworkers about it, and she was bringing up like the agenda of it, and I literally looked at her like and said, "I don't care about none of that. I just think it's pure trash. I don't even care if it's pushing an agenda. It's terrible." Whatever you want to classify it, it's terrible.
I said the same thing, probably for different reasons. I said the same thing about Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
and the first thing that some people will say is, "Oh, you don't like it because
she's a woman,
she's the hero."
Yeah.
No, I didn't like her face. I didn't like that she had an attitude.
But hold on.
That's real though.
But we had this discussion. Me and Jason people were telling us that we were like I was basically on Twitter just saying how, and I hate to use this as an example, but it's a good example. He-Man Revelations. Great show. Awesome. I loved it from beginning to end. But
2020.
Huh?
Was it 2020, right?
Yep, 2020.
Was it 2020 or 20 or last year?
2021.
Show of the year 2021.
Show of the year, hands down. I'm right there with you. But everybody, it seems like everybody only had a problem with it because He-Man wasn't in it and Tia was the main character.
So what we say to that, even if that's the case, it was fucking.
It was a great show, and Tia was a great female lead.
It was still fire,
yeah, it was a fire show, and Tia was a great female lead. And the fact that she had to go get Prince Adam out of heaven, and all, it was a good story structured together.
Yeah.
Like it was great.
I don't care about agendas, regardless of which side, as long as it's funny or entertaining, or as long as it gets across what it's trying to get across, I will support it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. If whatever woman is listening, they should be happy that I'm thinking that She-Hulk is trash, because I think it's just trash. There's no woman empowerment.
Right, never to do with the women
I'm
part.
moving that out the way. I think it's trash. Period.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, it's trash because a woman is lead, or it's trash because I don't care.
It's trash because of the writing.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like someone needs to. I have no problem with.
I'm not saying it's trash. I'm still giving it some time.
You are.
Jay, you already tuned it out.
I'm done. The casting isn't bad. Even in certain cases,
what show was she on?
Seven 7 days. Since 8. Since 8. No,
Since 8.
She wasn't in
since 8.
I don't think the girl who plays the Hulk. I don't think She-Hulk.
Yeah.
No.
She was on something. She played somebody with multiple personalities.
No, that's 7 Days from Sunday or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's the movie. That's the movie. That's the movie.
You're talking about some movie with Anne Haitian and Harrison Ford, man.
No,
I'm talking about since 8.
No, you're not. She didn't have this. She played a person with the same name, like the names like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She played
on Netflix.
Right, it's the one that's on Netflix.
That's
what happened to Monday? What happened to Monday or something like that?
That's not her. That's not her.
That is the girl who plays She-Hulk.
Josh, I swear on everything. I bet you $200 that's not her.
I'm looking right now.
Her name is Numi Rapace or Rapuse, something like that. She was also
right. You may be thinking about
the girl with the dragon tattoo.
That's
the original one.
Right. You're right. The
Prometheus.
girl.
Do not mess.
That's right.
The girl
you are absolutely right.
Is from Sense 8.
You're right. She did.
What's the She-Hulk girl's name?
Tati. She was in a show. You're right. She had split personality. Black something. It was Black something. That's the one you're talking about.
It could be Black something, but it's definitely not what happened on Monday.
Tatiana Maslany.
You are right, Scott. You are absolutely right.
In Orphan Black.
Orphan Black. That's what it was. You're right.
But yeah, Scott was right when I pulled up what happened on Monday. Whatever name he said,
it's him. He right. I had to think about it. He was right. You're absolutely right. You're
Where
right.
my money at?
Now, I agreed to that before we officially was like, I'll do.
Real quick, I just want to say, Chris gave me Orphan Black, but he also chimed in and said the Marvel shows overall are some dog water. I don't agree.
Wait, is that what you call it right here?
He didn't say specific. He just said the Marvel shows. So, but yeah, he also let me know about Orphan Black. I disagree. I think.
I gotta disagree with that one. I gotta disagree with that one. I gotta disagree with that one, Chris. I gotta disagree with that one. I gotta disagree. Overall, dog water? No, I can't agree with that.
Yeah, that's like saying that's like all of them.
Yeah, Chris is like saying all of them were bad. All of them, right. There's no way.
This is his like reaction. His reaction is pretty much like, I am not entertained. This is all. Like, that's pretty much.
That's how I feel about She-Hulk. I just was like, I got so much stuff done watching She-Hulk.
Damn.
You got your laundry done. You got.
Damn.
I lied. I got so much done with She-Hulk watching me. I got so much done.
What Chris is say? Where do you wanna start? Go ahead, Chris. Start it up then. Start it up there, big
fella. He's in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
I see him in the chat.
Get this.
Good shit.
Remember I told you I started reading the Guyver mangas?
Love Guyver.
I'm caught up.
Oh, shit. That's terrible.
Thank you,
That's
She-Hulk.
bad. That's bad.
Because of you,
That's
it
bad.
made me read more Guyver.
Damn.
And I caught up. So now I'm waiting for the next Guyver chapter. And
then you just watch the first Guyver movie.
I'm past that.
Don't watch the first one. You watch the second one. You watch Dark Hero. Guyver Dark Hero. You watch Guyver Dark Hero. You don't watch.
If you're a fan of J.J. Walker, you will watch the first one and claim that to be the best.
No, bro.
I watched the first one. I just gotta see the second one.
Scott swears up and down. Scott swears up and down that the first Guyver is better than Guyver Dark Hero.
I've seen the first one so many more times, and I just love it. It's so
Whoa!
campy. I love the first
get your boy. Get your boy in the chat. Get your boy.
Ooh, what? What happened?
Chris, look what he just put. Can you see what he just put?
Wait. How do I see the chat?
Okay, let me put. Chris just said WandaVision ruined Wanda.
Come on, bro.
Wait, what? Wait. Explain yourself, brother.
Explain yourself, goddammit. Explain yourself.
Ruined. You know what? If anything ruined Wanda, it was this last movie that came out.
Doctor Strange. I agree. I agree with that. I
think she stole the movie. Be honest.
No. She did steal the movie. I just hate that everybody just
the way it ended.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. And I hate how
they said that's not the end of her. But
I hate how Captain Marvel just got smashed by a rock. That was it.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange playing the Stevie Wonder piano battle.
Oh, here come Ming. Ming said, "Hold up, something." He in the chat now. Hold up. Yeah, that joint was Oh my God. Well, y'all picked a hell of a time. He said, Ming said, we ain't having this WandaVision bashing.
Doing that to Wanda. It's number.
Your man said Dumbo Strange. Chris said Dumbo Strange.
Between Wanda and Loki.
Oh, Wanda was better though. But Loki is close. Loki is so close. Loki is so close. Loki was so good, bro. It really was. Loki was good. Truly. Really good. Loki was really good.
I'm actually pleasantly surprised.
Loki was so good, bro. It was so good.
It was so good. Yeah,
man, Loki was good, man. Oh my God.
They did justice by him, bro. They did justice.
Man.
Like Mark Ruffalo.
Oh.
Just on the ship, flying back to planet.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you peeped that? How he goes back he's on the ship, and yeah, you peeped that?
They called for me. Yeah, like I knew they. Yeah. I know what shit that was. I'm gonna hop on this John. See what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna mount.
Okay.
He's gonna be in somebody else's movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was a great episode we had tonight. Is there anything else? Anybody
go Giants on Thursday night.
Oh my
also,
God! Here we go.
AEW, CM Punk. It's a lot of new shit. I just got back into wrestling, so you know. Braun Strowman. All this random. I'm just saying random shit. There's a lot of random stuff going on.
I do, even though Jason is not going to finish watching She-Hulk, I do want to at least have a She-Hulk when it's over, what we think. Jason, I know you don't gotta watch it. You don't gotta watch it if you don't want to. It would be nice. That you do it.
You gonna really do that to me on camera in front of all these people?
Yes. It'd be nice if you finish it and you go like, okay, this is what I really thought. That would be nice. Not saying you have to, but it would be nice. It would be nice.
I'm watching Succession right now on HBO Max. I'm trying to catch up on all my HBO Max content before Discovery takes over it, and I'm not going to subscribe to Discovery.
Yeah, my HBO
is a piece of shit.
Yeah, my HBO Max about to be. So I gotta hurry up and watch Game of Thrones. House of Dragons.
Next year.
Yeah, next year. I gotta hurry up and watch House of Dragons. I actually want to watch the Rings of Power. I heard the Rings of Power is pretty good too.
That might be my next thing.
I definitely want to see
Watch
that.
The Succession. I want to catch Sopranos before they take it on.
Yeah,
HBO
Sopranos
Max.
was my shit too.
And I think that's about it for me. Everything else I kind of like.
Just winging
as far as HBO, I don't care about True Blood, and
I do like some True
honestly,
Blood. I do like some True Blood.
I'm too far away from Game of Thrones to try to catch up, so I'm not watching that. Nor House of Dragon. I never seen one episode of Game of Thrones. I'm not going to take that mention.
Well,
same here.
Well, I will say, I will say, Game of Thrones was good. It was good.
How many seasons?
Like 7?
6 or 7, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was 6 or 7, but it was so good. It was so good.
I don't got it in me, bro.
It was so good.
I wish.
It was so good.
I feel the same way about the Shield, the Agents of Shield. I saw like the first 2-3 episodes when it started, and I heard it stayed on air for many years, and now I'm gonna see it every time I go to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That don't really hit.
Well,
but
man, that's it.
Well, let me get my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. Everybody, please go get it.
Please go get
got
it.
The arcade game.
Please go get it. Please go get it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, all the old SNES and Genesis Turtle games. If y'all know, y'all know. Number 2, Scott, I apologize for what we're going to do to y'all on Sunday. You shouldn't have bought up the Giants. We play y'all week 1. We're going to dog y'all trash.
Oh, you played the Titans week 1?
Yeah, we played the Giants week 1. We played them. We played the Eagles, the Commanders. We played the Commanders this year, too.
Go for Commanders.
We got the Giants week 1. It's over for y'all. David Jones, y'all gonna get a new. Don't worry, we're gonna help y'all get a new quarterback and all that. We're gonna get y'all the first round, the first pick in the draft. We're gonna help y'all out. So we're gonna dust the Giants. He shouldn't have brought that up. I forgot. We're gonna dust.
Wait. Okay. You that confident, huh? All right. Okay.
We were the number 1 seed in the AFC.
I mean, I don't watch too much football, but the Giants haven't been good since Eli Manning left. Okay, bye. Okay, bye chat. Love y'all. Bye chat. Y'all make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. Love y'all. Scott, I'm sorry, Scott. I had to